here for spring ball #1. I know you guys want to talk football, find out what we look like today. Normally I'll tell you there's not a whole lot in shorts that I can tell you about anyway. But out of respect to Mason Alexander and his family, I really just want to kind of take a moment just to talk about Mason and what he means to this program and what he means to Pitt. Obviously that phone call, it's a phone call that no coach, no parent would ever want to get, and it's one of those wow. And not only were our players in denial, our coaches were in denial, like there's no way that this can happen, could have happened, did happen, and obviously put us all in shock. But Mason, the short time that he was here with our family, again, he'll be a Panther forever. We'll never forget what he was, who he was, just a tremendous football player, a guy with a ton of confidence. That's what sticks out about me is just, he had a ton of confidence about what he was going to do here at Pitt, and he'll be with us for a long time. So, I feel and pray for his family and everything they have to go through. I think on the 25th of March, there'll be services in Indianapolis that our team will have the opportunity to go. So we'll set that all up and get them out there. Probably won't be practicing on the 25th, which is a Tuesday of March. So, we obviously want to pay our respects. And, he meant a lot to this program. He's one of us. And, our kids, I think it was tough, first of all, being away from our guys. So it was great yesterday to get with our football team again and bring them back. I think it's always hard when you have a loss like that, tragic loss like that, not to have him here and then not to have our guys together to put our arms around them and hug our players, because we've all been through adversity like that at some point in our lives. And, there's a lot of young guys in this room that are going to take it different ways. So as I told the team yesterday, we're as coaches, we're here for them. We've got just 50 people in this building that are here for our players, to take care of them, make sure we listen to how they feel. We have yet to have an Eagles meeting about it. We'll talk more details about what we want to do as a program to honor Mason and everything that's transpired through the last 9 days. We've got great counseling, support for our football team, and at this point, my thoughts are all on his mom Kelly and his football program and our players, and making sure they're right. But so just wanted to keep it short. But any questions?
Is it best to talk about how do you deal with this with your team as you get into practice here?
How you deal with it is to talk to the guys. Yesterday we had a team meeting for the first time, brought them together, prayed on it, and then we actually, it was kind of our normal deal, but we kind of switched the order. We usually meet in small groups this time of year, and I take 5 players, the same 5 players every day that we meet, and we sit with another coach and his 5 players, and we have small talk. We have other topics that we talk about, but we kind of focused our energy on how our guys feel, and just listen to our guys about what was going on. And I think there was some great conversation out of our players. Just talk about how they feel. To me, there's no words. There's nothing you can say, Jeff, to change anything, to make anybody feel better. Time heals. It's been a short time, and like I told our team, it's the first part of adversity of 25 that we got to deal with. How we're going to deal with it, and it's keeping Mason and his family in our prayers, and understanding, God's got a plan.
Have you experienced this previously in your career at all?
Yeah, you never forget any of them. In different places I've been, I've certainly dealt with it. When I was in Rhode Island, had a car accident on the Henry Hudson Parkway, lost, Curtis Whiting. The driver got bagged up and never played again. He was our star receiver. I think a coastal, not coastal, what was it, Big East, New England Division Championship team that year. Went out to Northern Illinois, dealt with something very similar there, where one of our players was on a balcony, maybe the first day of summer. Balcony goes down and 12 people Shea passed away as well. Lost a big offensive tackle, and even at Michigan State, you know, Mike Sadler, and still have communication with Karen Sadler, you know, his mom. I was a punting coach as well. You know, but any of those hit home. But my obviously first is as a head football coach.
The team, I mean, how do they, you said they responded pretty well, they've worked with them a lot. I mean, what do you think some of the good lines right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think they responded very well, but you know, you got to kind of dig stuff. You got to get them to talk. You know, because they really, you know, everybody deals with it a little bit different. And I won't get into specifics. I'll keep in house, but you know, just getting the guys to talk and open up, and you know, I had one player, I won't mention name, you know, in my meeting, who talked about how he was in denial to start off with, like there was no way it happened, just like us as coaches, and he wanted to get a workout in, and everybody started talking about him while he was getting his workout in, and then he walked out of that workout and went in his car and cried for 20 minutes. Like that's, you know, that's good. It's good. It's good to cry. You know, men do cry, and it's a sad situation. And you know, our guys are pretty tight. They live together every day. You know, Mason was involved in those what we call mentor meetings. You know, with groups, and so you know, you feel for his roommate. You know, for in the freshman class. I mean, that's the freshman class. You know, will take it to hearts. And we've got some guys that haven't even got here yet. That we need to take care of as well.
Did guys come to you, want to talk privately about it?
Not yet, but you know, I might just pull them in one by one here as soon as we get more time. You know, obviously get ready for practice number one, but little by little, you know, those will just continue to happen.
Is there something specific that you guys plan to do to honor him, like during the season?
Yeah, you know, we're still working on those plans. You know, certainly we'll honor when we go out there for the service in Indianapolis, and then we'll certainly honor him for sure.
Did you notice a different energy in practice today compared to previous years, knowing what you guys have gone through these past couple weeks?
No, I mean, our guys come out and, they're excited to get 15 practices, and, I didn't see any more excitement, than I normally see.
You have anything else for Coach? Coach, thank you.
Appreciate it, we'll be back to